It is very important to find a proper and secure way to store your cryptocurrency. There are so many wallets nowadays, but what are they exactly and how to use them? What types of wallets exist out there? Today we are going to talk about it in details. Before we dive in, let's talk about what exactly is a crypto wallet. If you already know, you can use timestamps in the description box below and skip ahead. What are crypto wallets? Crypto wallet is a device you store the public and private keys for crypto transactions. These private keys are passwords that give you access to your cryptocurrencies. Compared to traditional physical wallets that hold physical cash, crypto wallets don't store your crypto per se. All crypto lives on the blockchain and can only be accessed using a private key that is stored in your wallet. Your keys are the actual proof of the ownership of your digital assets, and they allow you to make transactions. In case you lose your private key, you lose access to your money. That is why it's so important to keep your wallet safe. No one but you should have access to your private keys. Crypto wallets communicate with blockchain directly. If someone transfers coins to your address, they transfer the ownership of said coins to your address, and there is no actual exchange that exists on blockchain. Most modern wallets use seed phrase, a random generated 12-word phrase. This seed phrase can be used to generate multiple private keys. In other words, the seed phrase is a sort of a bridge that leads to your wallet. There are two types of wallets, cold wallets and hot wallets. The difference between them is that hot wallets are connected to the internet, while cold wallets are not. To give you an example of a hot wallet, it can be an exchange's platform account. When you go to your exchange, for example Binance or Coinbase, and register an account, deposit your crypto into the exchange, the entire process happens online. It is super convenient and you can access your funds anytime, anywhere, as long as you are connected to the internet. Compared to hot wallets, cold wallets are much safer because they are not connected to the internet. Apart from hot and cold wallets, there is another classification: software wallets, hardware wallets, and paper wallets. Software wallets can be further categorized into desktop, mobile, and web. Web wallet can let you access and interact with your assets online. There is no need to install anything on your computer. Desktop wallet is a software that you need to download on your computer. And mobile wallets are apps with the same idea as desktop wallets, but only running on mobile. The examples of this type of wallet would be MetaMask, Coinomi, and Trust Wallet. In case of these wallets, they can also be accessed online, which makes them hot wallets. The main disadvantage of software wallets is if your computer gets hacked or someone has access to it, there is a possibility for your wallet to be compromised. Hardware wallets. Hardware wallets are physical electronic devices that generate private and public keys that are stored on the device itself. These devices have no connection to the internet. They make transactions online but store crypto offline. Compared to software wallets, hardware wallets are a safer way to store your crypto. They might be a good alternative when storing your funds long term. However, hardware wallets aren't the most accessible and not very convenient for frequent use. To use a hardware wallet, you plug it into any computer with internet connection, enter PIN, send currency, and confirm. Sounds very simple. Paper wallets. The last type of wallets are paper wallets. They are a physical copy or a printout of your private and public keys. Paper wallets are easy to use and very secure. However, if you lose your paper wallet or something happens to it, you will never get access to it again. In conclusion, online wallets are a riskier way to store your crypto, while offline wallets are a safer alternative. This is due to online wallets being vulnerable to hackers, while physical wallets are safe on this front. If your wallet is hacked or you send money to a scammer, there is no way to reverse the transaction. Ultimately, only you should have access to your private keys, and if you lose them, you lose your wallet. From my perspective, it's better to store a part of your crypto assets online while keeping the bigger sum offline in different forms. And of course, when using online wallets, setting complex passwords and PINs using two-factor authentication is a great option to give yourself that extra level of security. Another distinction that can be drawn between wallets is custodial and non-custodial wallets. Most of you probably store your crypto on different exchanges, and yes, they are a very convenient way for that. However, exchange wallets also belong to a third party, which is why they are called custodial wallets. In other words, when you open an exchange account and put your money in an exchange account, you transfer your crypto into an exchange wallet, which you don't own. You only have access to it. The third party, the actual owner, has full control over your funds, while you only give permission when it comes to sending and receiving payments. You might ask, I have a Binance account and I also have a Trust wallet. Trust wallet is an official wallet of Binance. Or I have a Coinbase account and I also have a Coinbase wallet. While it might seem that these products are the same, they are not. If you use Trust Wallet, you don't really need to have a Binance account. The same goes for Coinbase Wallet. If you have it, you don't really need to have an account on the exchange platform. If you use the exchange, you store your crypto on their platform. If you use the wallet, you actually own it. Non-custodial wallets, on the other hand, are a type of blockchain wallets that allow you to be your own bank. This implies that users have full control over their funds and associated private keys. Let's talk about private and public keys. When you have a wallet, you have a private and public key. These keys are linked with each other. You can take a private key and restore public key through it, but you can't do it in other way around. Public key is an actual address of your wallet. Private key is the actual proof of the ownership of this address. Public key can be shared with others. Private keys can be only known to the owner. Anyone can have an unlimited number of wallets or private keys, but no one will know about your wallet until you send coins to it. Even if you accumulate an unlimited number of wallets, blockchain will only be aware of them if you make transactions through them. By the way, all the transactions are public in the blockchain, and anyone can check them anytime. However, no one can know who the wallet belongs to. As I said before, anyone can have as many wallets as they please. When you generate private keys, the process is randomized. Nothing stops someone from creating a private key identical to the one that already exists. It is a matter of chance. However, the possibility of it actually happening is essentially zero. Some additional information for today. To become a future crypto millionaire, you probably need to start to invest early. To find out whether an asset is the next 100 times or 1000 times asset, you would need to store it for a while. Nothing happens overnight. To store your crypto, you would need a crypto wallet, or maybe even multiple wallets. Because as the saying goes, don't put all your eggs in one basket. Choose different ways of storing your crypto. Crypto technologies are constantly updating, and cyber criminals are constantly looking for any holes they might exploit. To ensure the security of your assets, stay up to date with the industry. As more and more cryptocurrencies appear, it might seem like you need a separate wallet for each of them. There is no need for that, as many wallets support multiple cryptocurrencies. The main factors to take into account when choosing how to store your crypto would be: are you investing in crypto or are you a day trader? How frequently do you need to access your crypto in order to make transactions? Do you plan to have one crypto or multiple currencies? When and where you would like to access your wallet? What security level you are comfortable with? If you are unsure which wallet to choose for yourself, we have a separate video for you on this channel. This video isn't sponsored by any of the wallets mentioned. I'm not a financial advisor and the information provided is my personal opinion. That's all for today. If you would like to hear more about different wallets, make sure you subscribe to this channel and leave a comment below. I'm Vlad. Keep your crypto in a safe place.